Now, if you were to ask me to make a top 10 list of the greatest shows of all time, there is no way I am not putting Dexter in that one, bro. It is one of the greatest shows ever. Those 8 seasons were absolutely freaking phenomenal. I even really enjoyed New Blood, but you cannot talk about Dexter without talking about bad endings. That's what they do, bro. That's what they do, man. So when I saw, but if you're watching this video, you must have seen the other Dexter shows. But if there's one wild reasoning why you haven't, spoiler warning, I guess just gonna be kind to people, but yeah, let's just get into it. You've probably skipped away at this point if you haven't, bro. How they just always think that it's a good idea to end off the shows by killing people, honestly, I do not know, bro. But I really genuinely did enjoy New Blood. I thought it was great. I thought it was awesome. Could it have been better? Yes, but did I still feel like it had a solid feel to it? Absolutely, man. Absolutely, bro. So when they ended up killing him in the end, I was so unbelievably pissed off because I was actually hoping we were gonna get more. But then this is what they're doing now. They're backtracking because they realized they made a mistake, and then that is what they want to correct. So we got Dexter Resurrection, and I've seen a couple of pictures on X over the past couple of days from the cast that's in this new season, and I gotta tell you, man, this season looks like it's gonna be freaking sick, bro. Looks like it's gonna be absolutely freaking sick. There is also, as well as that, Dexter Original Sins, which is a show that I have not watched yet. It's a show that I'm gonna watch, but I haven't watched it yet because I'm doing a rewatch right now of Stranger Things. But that is next on my list is Original Sins, which I will be watching, man. But yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping. Let's watch this trailer right here. I got nothing but the biggest love for Dexter, bro. I watched Dexter for the first time 2 years ago, and I've watched it 3 times since that. I love this show, and I'll watch it many more times. But without further ado, let's watch this.
Somebody once told me, you have to go through hell to achieve resurrection. Hallelujah.
Batista.
It's like seeing a ghost. Chief Bishop told me that you were alive. She said that you were the Bay Harbor butcher.
So much for the happy reunion.
Intriguing.
What better place to hide?
It's the greatest city in the world.
Where nobody knows who you really are.
Tell me more about your friends.
Prater likes to own things. Time to meet the man of the manor.
Welcome. I cannot express how excited I am to meet you.
You really like serial killers.
I pride myself on finding the best of the best in every field.
Let's show and tell, baby.
So there are others.
On their way.
Only in New York.
Yo.
Invitation delivered.
This is the dark path you're going down.
I heard you to be careful, son.
I'm tired of being careful. What do you think?
I'm back. Back in New York.
No glazing, no weird shit, bro. This actually potentially could be the best season if they do this correctly, they gotta do this correctly. Okay, that's maybe a harsh statement, bro. There is a potential for this to be among one of the greatest seasons they've done. This idea right here is absolutely awesome. It's intriguing. It's fun. It's ravishing. It is absolutely exactly what I wanted to see and more. Like, I'm always skeptical going into these shows because it's like, you know, I hold like the original Dexter show so dear to my heart. I absolutely truly love that. So it's like, you can, like, the further you go into it, the more you do. Like, even though you have those seasons as their own, adding more to it can actually ruin the feeling of watching. Like, a good example is Joker. Joker 1 is one of my favorite movies ever. Then I watched Joker 2, and now I don't think I'll ever watch Joker 1 again. And you'd be like, that's stupid. And in a way, it is absolutely stupid. I can just enjoy Joker 1 and act like Joker 2 doesn't exist. But something in my brain just fucks with me if I try to watch Joker 1 again. It is truly just a thing of like, if you keep going, you gotta keep going with love and not utter disrespect. And Joker 2 is probably the most disrespectful movie ever. I think it is the worst. I think it's the number one worst movie ever made, and the number one most disrespectful movie ever made. It is so despicable, right? But it's just to say that, like, you gotta do it right if you want to continue. And I don't mind them continuing, and you'd be like, well, he died and this, that, and the other. And yeah, I do agree that, like, they definitely made a mistake and messed up doing that. But I'm taking more Dexter, bro. I'm taking more Dexter, man. You ain't gonna stop me, bro. You like, I'm happy with that, man. Like, sure, it's a take backseat, but you know what, man? If that's what they want to do to give me some more good Dexter shit, I'll absolutely take it, man. Absolutely, bro. I love to see the character grow, expand, and get into more, right? So I'm gonna go a little bit back real quick.
The best of the best in every field.
You really like serial killers.
I pride myself on finding the best of the best in every field.
That specifically right there is such an interesting thing of gathering all these people together. Now, how exactly they want to do this, and like everything we've seen, like how Dexter reacts to other serial killers throughout the original show and stuff like that, like it's going to be really interesting to see how this turns out. If it's going to end up being a season about him killing all of these different people, or what it might be, right? Because we obviously know how Dexter does things, and like, you know, him being much more of a person and much more of a human being than you originally think him to be, because he's a man with a heart, bro. Fucked up? Yes. Messed up? Absolutely, bro. But still, you get what I'm trying to say. If you've watched the shows, I don't need to go into that, bro. You know exactly what I mean by saying that, right? But I do actually have a lot of excitement, a lot of hope, and just by judging simply by this trailer, which you never should do, but I'll do it either way, this has so much freaking potential and makes me more than excited. I don't even think excitement is the right word, bro. Like, this is probably amongst one of my most anticipated shows right now. Probably top 3, bro. Like this and Alien Earth, and then, I don't know, man, maybe Peacemaker Season 2 or something like that. Nah, Stranger Things Season 5. That's probably my top 3 most anticipated shows at the moment, man. This one is going in the top 3 just because I love Dexter. I'll always fucking love Dexter, and I can't wait to see where they take this, bro. I can absolutely... Oh, I'm excited, man. I'm beyond excited, bro. This... Oh, man, don't fuck this up, bro. I will literally cry if this sucks, bro, because... Damn, there is a lot of potential right here.